Greetings, Earthlings! Planet Mitch, founder and chief astronomer over at planet5d.com, with something I think is really, really cool for anybody who has a website and wants to make sure that their visitors come visit them every time something new pops up. I know everybody's very excited about things like iOS sending push notifications, and now Mac OS 10 Yosemite has the ability to do notifications to the desktop as well. And I've got something that I'm really excited about. I don't know if you've been to Pinterest lately, but if you go to Pinterest, up at the very top, the very first time you go there, Pinterest now says, the website Pinterest would like to send you push notifications in your notifications center. Do you want to do that? Yes or no? Allow or don't allow? And the more I sat and thought about it, I wanted that to happen for my website. You know, we're getting lost somewhat in Twitter and Facebook, and it's kind of hard to keep your website in front of people's eyes. This is pretty exciting to me, and I wanted this to happen for Planet 5D, and I actually went out and was looking for a programmer to make this happen, but I've discovered that there's a way to make it happen for me. So look, if we go to Planet 5D blog, da-da-da, the website planet5d.com would like to show alerts in Notification Center. Allow or don't allow? Let's say allow. What do you say? Now, it also is currently asking you if you want to send push notifications, and we're going to talk about the difference between those in just a second, but I'm going to say allow on this as well. So now the user, it will be notified when I publish a new blog post. How is this happening? Of course you want to know. I discovered there's a website called Mobio Push. They're brand new, and it also says get notified on launch. So they're sort of in beta. And I've gotten involved in this, and I'm really, really excited about it. I'm sorry, it says get early access up here if I'd scroll up properly. So this is a notification for websites, and they claim that notifications outperformed email marketing with opt-in rates up to 25%. I don't know about the stats on that, but it's really, really cool, and I'm really excited about it. And I'm going to show you a whole lot more about it, so if this is exciting to you, hold on to your seats. We're going there now. So you can connect this to your website, and they give you, when you sign up, a hunk of code to add in your header. And if you're running WordPress, there's also a WordPress plugin, which I'm going to show you. So you can reach out to your users, like they say, using notifications on the desktop, and there are ways to look at your statistics, and we'll see all of this stuff. Just hold on. But there are two ways of notifying your users. One with a web notification, which has a timer on it. We're going to dive into some of that too. And there's push notifications. Both of those, at least on Mac OS 10 Yosemite, show up in the upper right-hand corner over there. Safari currently is set up for push notifications, and they say that Chrome and Firefox are coming soon. Now, the difference here is that a web notification will only show up when somebody comes to your website. Okay, that's good. That's a good start. But I would like my users to come back whenever they get notified of a new blog post, whether they're logged into my site or not. So I'm really looking forward to push notifications that will be available in all three of these browsers. Right now, you can sign up for it in Safari, which is why we saw that extra pop-up there for push notifications. This will be a charge service if you would like some features like custom icons and some of these other features, but they were also offering a free option, and you have up to 100,000 pushes in the free version. I've looked at another plugin which does this for WordPress. Another website does this, and they charge $9 a month to start. So there is no free option. So I'm kind of excited about Mobio Push to try this out. Now, let's dive in a little bit just for fun. Here is my blog site. Here's my WordPress site where I have Mobio installed, and I have removed the push keys and the site keys and the API keys, so you don't get to steal those from me. And you get to put in a notification title, and you can decide whether you want push notifications, web notifications going out. And this option for notify automatically is for whether or not you have a blog post and you want that to be pushed out via either web or push whenever a new blog post is put out. And this is the time limit for web notifications. So if somebody comes to your website, say you publish a new blog post at 10 o'clock in the morning and they don't come until noon or 2 or 4, then when do you want them to see that notification? And that would be this timer here. Now, I'm still learning this, so I may have this not 100% correct. I haven't tested all of this out. I've only had it for 2 days, and they're still working on all sorts of stuff like a great documentation, which I'm working with them on. But that's what I think is happening here. So if it's not 100% right, give me a little bit of a break. One thing to note, by the way, inside of your individual blog posts, I have opened a new blog post, for example, just so you can see it. In the publish section right over here, there is a checkbox for send Mobio push notifications. So if you don't want a blog post to automatically go out, you can uncheck that. I recommend that you uncheck this after you do a publish, because if you come back and do an update, for example, it will send out another notification. I've recommended to them to consider unchecking this automatically when you first publish something so that you don't end up sending multiple notifications. However, you may want to send notifications that something's been updated. And there is also a section underneath the blog post where you can put in a different title if you want a different notification to go out. Say you updated something and you want critical information to go out, then maybe you would want to change the title of the notification post and the content, and you can, of course, change the web notification period here. So those are interesting things to know if you're using the WordPress plugin option for Mobio Push. What I have done is I have created a Fluid-based application for the Mobio website, and I'm pulling that up here. If you want to learn more about Fluid, go to planet5d.com/fluid and learn how you can create this as a standalone application. Here, for example, are my stats in the Mobio Push dashboard. And you can see that I've just installed this. Today is the 16th, so these are the stats for the previous 2 days. And you can see that things are ramping up. The first day on January 14th, I was still trying to figure things out. And yesterday, we had quite a few people sign up. So these on the left-hand side are the stats for all time up through yesterday. They do show that it takes 24 hours for analytics to show up here. But there's also a today's section, so you can see that I've had 20 people sign up for push notifications and 104 for the web notifications. So I'm really excited about how many people are actually signing up for this. And then this section down here is showing the current stats for today. You can see that there's 196 people who have seen a web push. 10 of those people have clicked on it. We also have 84 people who have seen a push, a real push, not a web push. Maybe they should change that. Both are pushes. Anyway, and 4 people have clicked on those push pop-ups. Obviously, people don't push on every notification, so you're not necessarily going to get as many clicks, of course, but this is another way of getting your users to see your stuff. So I'm really excited about this, as I said before. Now you can see if you click on messages over here on the left, each individual message that is going out and the details behind those. You can see the blog post that went out, how long the web notification was set, the scheduled time that it was scheduled. Now I don't know, that doesn't quite look right to me. Of course, the year is definitely not right and the date's not right, so maybe they've got a bug here on that. But the message body was who shoots 4K video? Our survey tells a lot. Simple Sunday survey number 4. So that was a blog post that I sent. And then we get to see the clicks on each of those things. And this is awesome stuff. You get all these statistics. And you can send it again if you want. So it brings it over into your compose, which is the same as this send a notification. Leave those defaults that are there. And I'm going to click on the send notification. Notice that it will be sent to your users shortly. It's not 100% notify immediately, but we'll keep an eye over here in the upper right-hand corner, and we should see a push notification pop up. And there's the pop-up right there. There were actually 2 of them because I actually have Firefox open to Planet 5D as well. So this is the second one. I don't know if you saw the first one pop through there. It took about 2 minutes for that to happen, so we paused the video during that time. But let's say I click on this. Notice my little Planet 5D logo is there, which is really awesome. Now, I am currently on the $10 a month plan, testing that out, so I'm going to click on that. So there we're in now Planet 5D after clicking that link, and it's taken me straight to that blog post. And let's not forget that all of those notifications are still sitting over in the notifications toolbar. So if the user clicks in the upper corner and looks at their notifications as opposed to the Today tab, they will see that all of your notifications are still there. So they still may come to your website because of those. Let's look at the analytics for our site, and you can see that this is sort of a similar chart to what we saw on the dashboard, but I wanted you to also see that there is a notification section down here for people who unsubscribe. So you can also see those people who may be opting out. Clicking on the message stat shows me that we have these different individual posts that have gone out, or individual notifications, I should say. And this is the one that we just sent. So we had it seen by 16 people who were currently logged on. And there is 1 click. That was me. And then there were 144 push notifications that went out on that particular notification, which is awesome. So these should change as more and more people see that, especially on the web section. Awesome statistics to be able to see exactly what's happening with your individual publications. Now, as you noted, when we sent out that first push, that was something that had been sent out before, but you can create your own. Say you want to just say, welcome to my site, and you want to give them the link, so I'm going to put in my Planet 5D link. And I'm using Typinator in case you want to know how my shortcut of B5D turns into that. So look for a blog post on Typinator. You can pick either push or web or both, and you can give a message. So this is what will actually appear. This was just the title, so I would say welcome to P5D. Something like, please click for more info, for more great news. And of course, you can set the time period and a schedule if you want that sent later. And then you can just click on send notification, and we would see the same thing that we saw in my notification center just a second ago. So you can send out manual updates. It doesn't have to be an automatic blog push, which of course means you've got extra intention in front of your readers. This is awesome stuff. Aren't you really excited about this? I'm really excited. I've said that several times, but this is really cool. Another way to engage your users. They may not see your stuff going through Twitter or Facebook. It may be getting buried in absolutely everything that they see coming through their notifications on those sites. The social media is kind of getting flooded. So this is a new way of getting in front of your users. And I've used the excited word several times because I really am. This is Cool stuff. That's Mobio Push. I think it's a very exciting new development. I'm sorry I've said the word exciting several times. Maybe I should come up with another word, but I'm really, really pumped about this. How's that? Pumped. I'm pumped. I'm psyched. This is gnarly. You remember that? That was old. This is Planet Mitch from planet5d.com. I really hope you appreciated that. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. Join us over at Planet5D at planet5d.com/join, and check out my latest training if you want to learn how to shoot video with a DSLR video camera or an iPhone or anything else. Deciding which camera to buy is your first big problem, so check that out over at planet5d.com/cc for Camera Conundrum. Don't forget planetmitch.com, where I've got all sorts of information about who I am and what I'm working on. So catch up with me at planetmitch.com, and we'll catch you the next time that Planet Mitch creates a cool tip.